So now he's starting to understand my life is different. So now he's understanding that everything that he do is like the world is watching. So it's
Gervonta Davis and his longtime trainer, Calvin Ford, have entered into a full-blown legal battle after years of what seemed like a strong partnership. Ford, who played a pivotal role in shaping Davis from a troubled youth into a boxing star, has disclosed shocking details surrounding his firing, claiming it has cost him millions. Ford has now filed a $50 million lawsuit against Gervonta Davis, accusing him of unjustly terminating their partnership and failing to honor a lifetime agreement.
Hey, he was talking shit. Okay, I like that. Do that again.
For years, Gervonta Davis and Ford seemed inseparable, their bond forming during Gervonta Davis's teenage days in Baltimore. Ford stood by his side, guiding him through both the challenges of the boxing ring and the tough streets where Gervonta Davis grew up, surrounded by crime and hardship. Ford's path to becoming a respected trainer was far from easy. He served time in prison before transforming his life, dedicating himself to mentoring young fighters like Gervonta Davis. His connection to Baltimore's gritty realities even inspired a character in the hit HBO series The Wire. Dennis Kai turned his life around through boxing, using his skills and experiences to positively impact youths like Gervonta Davis.
Both you and Calvin from Baltimore, you guys are a winning formula. What is the chemistry like and the recipe to your success?
Just stay close to each other. We've been doing this for so long. Calvin is like a major key to my success in the years.
The seemingly indestructible partnership between Gervonta Davis and his longtime trainer, Calvin Ford, has hit a significant snag, culminating in a legal battle that has shocked the boxing world. Gervonta Davis and Ford, who had been inseparable since Gervonta Davis's teenage years in Baltimore, have found themselves on opposite sides of a $50 million lawsuit. This development has not only cast a shadow over their storied journey together, but also brought to light underlying tensions that had been brewing for some time. Gervonta Davis's rise from a troubled youth in Baltimore to a global boxing superstar is a tale often intertwined with the guidance of Calvin Ford. Ford, who himself had a tumultuous past involving time in prison, found redemption through boxing. He dedicated his life to mentoring young fighters, seeing in Gervonta Davis a raw talent and a spark that needed nurturing. Their relationship was more than just trainer and athlete. It was a mentor-mentee dynamic, with Ford helping Gervonta Davis navigate not only the challenges of the ring, but also the perilous streets of Baltimore. Ford's journey into boxing and mentorship was so impactful that it inspired a character in the acclaimed HBO series The Wire. Dennis "Cutty" Wise, a character who turned his life around through boxing, was a reflection of Ford's own transformation and his dedication to helping young people like Gervonta Davis. Despite their strong bond, signs of a rift began to emerge late last year when Ford was arrested on aggravated assault charges. This incident raised concerns within Gervonta Davis's team and among his fans. Members of Gervonta Davis's inner circle started to worry that Ford's legal troubles and his lingering reputation from his past could tarnish Gervonta Davis's brand. As Gervonta Davis's fame grew, so did the scrutiny, and any association with negative publicity became a significant issue. The tension between Gervonta Davis and Ford intensified when Gervonta Davis, who had recently converted to Islam, began re-evaluating his life and the people around him. Gervonta Davis's conversion brought him a new sense of peace and clarity, leading him to prioritize those who could support him both in his boxing career and his spiritual journey. This re-evaluation process led to a silence from Gervonta Davis regarding Ford, but Ford was quick to break the silence. In response to his dismissal, Calvin Ford filed a $50 million lawsuit against Gervonta Davis. Ford accused Gervonta Davis of firing him unfairly, and claimed that the boxer owed him millions in unpaid earnings. In Ford's words, "I took Gervonta from the streets to the world stage, sacrificing everything. I invested more than money. I invested my life and my freedom. And now he's thrown me out like I'm just another coach." Ford alleged that their partnership was based on an unspoken lifetime contract, where his role as Gervonta Davis's trainer would be permanent and come with significant financial benefits. Ford's lawsuit paints a picture of betrayal, emphasizing the depth of their relationship and the sacrifices he made for Davis. He pointed to their early days in Baltimore, stating, "Back when Tank was just another kid, I was the one who believed in him and stood by him even when the world didn't." These sentiments highlight the emotional and personal nature of their fallout. Interviews and comments from Ford suggest that the issues leading to his firing were multifaceted. Ford mentioned that he felt Davis was becoming too big for his boots, and that despite their bond, Davis began to question Ford's methods and guidance. As Davis's star rose in the boxing world, selling out arenas and earning millions from pay-per-view fights, started to assert more control over his career. Sources close to the pair claim that Davis became increasingly insistent on charting his own path, sometimes challenging Ford's training techniques and decisions about fights. An insider from Davis's camp reportedly commented, "Tank wanted to go in a different direction. He's a different man than he was when he first walked into that gym in Baltimore. He's got a family now, he's got fame, and he's finding his way. Maybe Ford was part of the old Tank, and he's looking for something new." Gervonta Davis's recent conversion to Islam played a significant role in his decision-making process. The newfound faith brought him a sense of peace and a desire to align his life with his spiritual values. This included reassessing his relationships and cutting ties with those who did not support his current values. Some of Davis's fans have speculated that his split from Ford is part of an effort to present a more polished and marketable image. The sport of boxing is notorious for its big personalities, and Davis has been known for his rash behavior both inside and outside the ring. However, recent moves suggest he might be aiming to clean up his public persona, especially as he eyes major fights that could shape his legacy. Another layer of complexity in the Davis-Ford relationship is the influence of Floyd Mayweather. Ford's connection to Mayweather has always been a mixed bag, full of respect, but also competition and lingering frustrations. Ford has openly admired Mayweather's career, but the shadow that Mayweather cast over Davis's journey created unresolved tension between Ford and Davis. Determined to make his own path in boxing, Davis grew frustrated with Ford's occasional tendency to bring up Mayweather as a comparison point. Davis didn't want Mayweather's legacy to define his own career, and Ford's inability to move past Mayweather's influence may have been one of the final straws. Gervonta Davis is no stranger to controversy. Over the years, he has found himself in the spotlight for several legal issues, including his recent conversion to Islam. Despite these challenges, Davis remains a formidable force in the boxing world, known for his knockout power and undeniable talent. As he navigates this latest legal battle, the outcome could have significant implications for his career and public image. For Calvin Ford, the lawsuit represents not just a fight for financial compensation, but a battle to preserve